earlier, Brady
Eitel.
Eitel, thank you. Sorry, I was going to say Eitel again.
It's good.
And his speech today is Stop the Participation Trophies. Yay.
Hey. I'm good. And when everyone's super, no one will be. Syndrome, the famed supervillain from the film The Incredibles, got this right. Our culture should refuse the awarding of participation trophies, medals, and ribbons, the very things that devalue and detract from our beloved American ideals. The awarding of these trophies doesn't just affect those who are given it, but rather, to an extent, all Americans are at risk, as the effects are nationwide. Why I'm credible to talk to you guys about this is for a few reasons. Firstly, I am very passionate about this topic and am dedicated to stopping it. Number two, I've done lots of research regarding it and the effects that it has on children. And lastly, I have firsthand experience with my little siblings and the effects that these types of things have placed on them, and wasn't very good ones. So, because participation trophies detract from the value of competing and ultimately dilute the American culture, we need to cease awarding them. Money makes the world go round, and due to this fact, let's take a look at the American economy. We are heavily founded upon the capitalist values, resulting in the theory, if you work hard, provide a gooder service people need, and beat out your competitors, you will be successful. When our economy doesn't become American, neither do the political values that we've held so dear for many, many years. As Betty Friedan of the New York Times puts it, trophies for all convey an inaccurate and potentially dangerous life message to children. We are all winners. And Betty's right. Because this fact is not true, something needs done. America needs the competition. As you may be thinking, I have a solution. As you may have guessed, we need to rebuke the awarding of these participation prizes. In a recent Roop poll asking, do you think all kids who play sports should receive a trophy for their participation, or should only the winners be rewarded? The majority agreed that yes, only the winners should get the trophies. These kids who are being cheated out of a valuable life lesson are exposed to a world where their success is measured upon their competitiveness. They're simply put, caught off guard. This seems to be recognized by the majority polled. Now, politically speaking, given the lack of participation prizes, our economy and national culture will vastly improve. Ask any immigrant who came to America for a better life why they did so, and you'll get several different answers. But one of the most dominant, however, is to achieve the American dream. Now, to clarify, the American dream is, quote, a happy way of living that is thought of by many Americans as something that can be achieved by anyone in the U.S., especially by working hard and becoming successful. Now, when each person is happily pursuing the American dream, our economy will naturally prosper greatly. Another side effect of a culture without participation trophies is a stronger sense of belonging to one nation, one people. For example, if you have one generation that thinks that hard work and dedication will make you fruitful, and another that thinks that everyone wins, a pretty large split in our culture emerges. And as anyone can argue, we are stronger together than we are apart. I know what you may be thinking, but the reward of a trophy will inspire the child to do better next time, to have at her, that they can win next time. Well, if the recipient didn't try his or her best in the competition where they did receive an award, then the need to do so next time simply disappears. Everyone wins. Ask one of Stanford's psychology professors, Carol Dweck, about her thoughts on the topic, and she will agree that awards shouldn't be given just for showing up. She then provides an instance. Her daughter rarely showed up for her soccer team. She had a terrible attitude, and at the end got a giant trophy and would have been devastated had she not, as reported by NPR. This poisonous type of child development cannot be healthy, and the character and integrity of many individuals are at risk. Our American society will greatly prosper when youth realize that winning is earned. Now, to assist in the removal of these un-American prizes, many viable options are open to you. Number one, go online. If you just Google the phrase participation trophy petition, many results will pop up asking for your support. Number two, get your community involved. whenever you talk to someone in your community or anywhere, involve them by spreading the word about the negative effects that this practice can impose on our youth. Children expecting an award rather than actually earning it. And number 3, directly confront the organization. If you have any specific ones in mind, like a sports team or a club activity, attend one of their meetings or contact the person in charge to inform them about the issue at hand. It is spring now, and many sports activities of that nature are starting up, so now's a great time to intervene. The concept of participation trophies is detracting from our nation's culture and needs to be eliminated. Since we all partake in American society, we are responsible to uphold the values that have defined us for so long. Hard work, a competitive spirit, and cheering each other on. These are all part of what makes mankind thrive and truly be free. Winning isn't everything, but as the old saying goes, it's not about the destination as much as the journey to get there. Many, many valuable life lessons come from the striving to win and striving to do your best. Now, please always remember that winning isn't something that's just given away. Winning is earned, never awarded for simply showing up. Thank you.